good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whatever your current life situation is. Hello, you too. This is Jeffrey Kite back in with another episode of Kite's Curiosities. Currently, I am in Orlando, Florida, down here on vacation stop number 2 for the year. Doing a Disney World thing, but as always, there's always a rest day or some just kind of relaxing day, taking a break from the parks before you go back out and finish the rest of the parks or swim or whatever. And I always get out and go to Orlando Sports Cards, which you saw in the previous video, my haul from there. Didn't do a lot of recording, like I said, in that one because I've already filmed that store once and I wanted to get in and get out real quick to have time to come to this store that I am going to record, Coliseum of Comics. And Coliseum of Comics, just to let you know, it's a conglomerate of stores. There's several locations all over Orlando. I picked the one that was closest to me, to where we were staying at in Disney World. I got my trusty sidekick, Miss Olivia, with me, with her beautiful Randy Savage sunglasses she's got on. Ooh, yeah! And anyway, we're going to go into here, Coliseum of Comics. If you are into back issues, these stores, I wouldn't say this place because, like I said, there's multiple locations, multiple stores that has this name. If you are into back issues like me, older stuff that you just can't seem to find, this is the place to come. These are the stores you want to hit up. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to show you just one of the Coliseum of Comics stores that they have here in Orlando, Florida. All right, folks, here we are, Coliseum of Comics in the Millenia Plaza here in Orlando, Florida. It's right next to the GameStop and Subway, Music and Arts, Ding Tea, and all them other businesses around. But that's what you want to look for right there when you want to come to the Millenia Plaza in Orlando, Florida. Coliseum of Comics. Let's go in here and check this place out. They got a nice selection of Funko Pops. If you're into that kind of thing, just tons of them. Looks like some Lego sets over here. $7.99 grab packs. Looks like mostly modern stuff, but might interest somebody.
You can just
Looks like you get 10 comics for $7.99, which ain't bad. Ain't a bad deal at all. A nice trade paperback section here too. I think it's every Wednesday, they come out with new comics, and this is their new comic wall. The comic that I'm interested in hasn't come out yet. That's not until July. I'm waiting for the new Flash Gordon to come out. I'll grab that one when I go back home to my local LCS. Man, the statues are incredible in here.
See, here's the thing. You know how I have some of my autographs framed right now? Yeah. Any of the ones that are not Sonic or Demon Slayer that I have framed, I've honestly thought about buying like a book that I can keep in its sleeves.
I was thinking the same.
That's something I kind of wish I had started doing instead of the frames.
Because, like, for example, like here I bought 3 first, and I mean, as much as I would continue this way, I did find
Some more action figures here.
They already have Star-Lord, like...
Look at this here.
To be fair, he is the youngest of all of them. So.
There's some signed Funko Pops here. Look at that.
My next one I'm going to start is Jujutsu Kaisen. This one's been on my mind for a while now.
And here are all the back issues. It goes on and on and on.
I gotta like really play it and see if
I have them separated by Marvel and DC, looks like. So here's the Marvels. Oh, they even got some nice dollar bin selections up underneath. Nice games. Looks like. I mean, a wall. A wall of Funko. I can't even get it all in the frame. I have to do 2 passes. Make that 3 passes. Goodness gracious. So if you in Orlando and you're looking to buy Funko, man, this is where it's at. Here's the Indy. Ooh, 1980s to current. Okay, so they got them by decades and the ages. They have some incredible wall books. Look at these wall books. Again, folks, the back issues. This is the second table. Goes on and on and on.
Appreciate you checking.
You don't have your face.
I ain't worried about it.
Okay.
I figure you ain't gonna put this ugly mug in there anyway.
People get crazy about it sometimes. All right, I am back at home. Had a good time reading these books that I picked up from Coliseum of Comics. Again, that is such a great store. Y'all need to go check that. If you're ever in Orlando, go check that place out. That place was just amazing. But let's see what we was able to pick up there. So first of all, I only picked up 3 books, but they all 3 were keys. And one of them was a huge, huge find for me personally. And I'll tell you why when we get to it. So the first book we picked up was this. DC Comics presents number 51, Superman and the Atom. What makes this book so special is that it is one of the very first books to preview the 16-page Masters of the Universe story. Very happy to find that. Very, very happy. As a Masters of the Universe fan, He-Man, all those things, I had all those action figures, the play sets and things growing up, and just kind of rediscovering that excitement in the comics and stuff is just it's something I have really, really enjoyed. If you remember from my free comic book day video from about, say, 2 months ago, you'll remember that I picked up Warlord number 63 that has this same preview story in it. But Warlord 63 is not considered a key because it was a second printing of the preview story. It was priced at $12, but I went to the register with my books, and I didn't want to argue on another book that I had, but I did want to try to see if I can get the price down a little bit on that. Pulled out Key Collector and showed that this book typically goes for $5 in high grade, and asked if they would be willing to do some wiggle room. I had a number in my head, but I always let them go first. Smart business move. And they offered 7, and I went with it. So I had the number 8 in my mind. So I saved $1 by letting them negotiate the price first. So very happy to have that. So this next one is one I've been hunting. I was so excited. Oh, I was so excited to get this one. I've been hunting for this one for quite a while as a Captain America fan. And this is Captain America number 333. Who will be the next Captain America? And this is the first appearance of John Walker as the new Captain America, as Steve Rogers had stepped down from Captain America in Captain America 332. And I love this cover because of all the faces that are on this cover. It's like, who's it gonna be? And the storyline inside is the government is just naming off all these names and like, no, this one will be good, but, and all this kind of thing. And it was just like a really, really nice, neat story about how they search it. And of course, they settled on this man right there, John Walker, how he is featured on the cover just over the left shoulder of the Captain America suit. So very, very excited to have that. So happy to get that. They had it priced at $15. I didn't want to upset anybody and, maybe get kicked out of the store or, rattle feathers or just start an argument or anything. So I let this one slide. It's a newsstand, which is not the most desired copy. The most desired copy of this comic will have like a little person reading down here, and it'll say 1987, the year of the reader, will be right there. And I think that's the direct edition stamp or marking, whatever you want to call it. And I did do my due diligence. I opened this bad boy up to see if it was a Mark Jewelers, and it is not. It is not a Mark Jewelers. So normally this book, if it has those features, could be anywhere between $30, $40, $50. For $15, I've seen this book go for way less than that. But if you factor in shipping and handling and all that kind of stuff on eBay, $15 is about what you would probably be able to get this book at online if you find it. So I was like, whatever. I mean, it's here. I'm on vacation. I'm here to have a good time. Let's do it. So I didn't haggle with this one. And this next book, to me, this is a grail book because of all the things that are going on with the DC universe and James Gunn and possible storylines and potential of characters. And one of the guys that I watch on his YouTube channel is a guy named James at Mint Hunter Comics. And he has said multiple times in multiple videos, if you see this book, grab it. And that's what I did. James, you'd be so proud of me finding this in the wild, buddy. DC Comics presents number 27, the first appearance of Mongol. Now, those of you who are not comic book enthusiasts, Mongol is rumored to be the answer to Thanos. Thanos is in the Marvel world, and DC is going to try to have a character that will rival Thanos and get people to come watch those movies and stuff. This guy right here is probably, not for certain, it's all rumor and speculation, but it's probably going to be Mongol. For 25 bucks, I was like, let's do it, because I can't find this book for less than 40 online. And that, including shipping and handling and all that, so you're going to pay about 40, 50 bucks. When I saw this in the wild at Coliseum of Comics for 25 bucks, essentially half off what I've found it everywhere else, I was like, I'm doing it. Pretty good condition. It does have a little spine roll here. So whoever owns this book next after me, they could probably get it cleaned and pressed and make it look all nice and pretty. But I am so excited to have that book. This book might be my first big boy book if the character Mongol is put in the movies and comes out and it's a huge success and just blows up. So James, thank you for your content. And I mean, I'm always watching, I'm always listening. Well, folks, that's it. Tell me what you think. What y'all think about these books? I think these are fantastic pieces to add to the old Jeff Kite collection. And I have read all 3 of them. I've enjoyed them. They're great books, great stories. And if you see them in the wild, you need to pick them up too. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. Till next time, y'all take care.